Hello, and welcome to the Eve Echo Chamber. Today, a super serious video that I am very nervous about. The most important vote you will ever cast. This is more than if a Democrat or a Republican sits in the White House. This is about gate camps, LowSec, NullSec, bitter vets, casuals, care bears, and tryhards. Let's get started. Hi all. We have received a lot of feedback concerning the autopilot recently, and I bet you all know it. The dev team decides to provide 3 options and hear all players' voices. The final adaptation would be based on a vote, which we will announce tomorrow. But before that, I'd like all of you to know options first, and perhaps you may want to make content based on which the proposed solutions are as follows. So before I show you the options, we are being given 3 choices, and only 3 choices. We cannot modify the choices. We cannot say, I want this option, but I want this too. We have to choose number 1, number 2, or number 3. We are being given these 3 options because many people have been complaining about the new state of the game since autopilot was fixed. Those who don't know, autopilot was bugged at the release of the game, where pretty much everybody was completely invincible if they were using autopilot. This bug was corrected, and since it's been fixed, there have been many more ships being destroyed. Turns out when you're the person losing the ships, you're not really happy about this bug fix leading to more ships being destroyed. Those players have complained, and Netease has decided to listen to their feedback. And now that you have been reminded for the reason for this proposed change, allow me to introduce you to the 3 options. Option 1. Retain the current setup. Players should expect risks when venturing into LowSec and NullSec systems. Option 2. Enhance the firepower of Gateguns. Most battleships can withstand up to 5 attacks only, and offer anti-warp capability to the stargates. These changes will enable campers to take victim selection into consideration before attacking. Only targets that yield profitable returns are worth killing. Option 3. Enhance security in proximity to the stargates, including high, low, and nullsec. These changes will enable the surrounding areas around stargates to become safe zones. However, Gateguns near nullsec systems require the Sovereign's installation after the sovereignty feature becomes available. Again, we will most likely adopt the solution that is accepted by most players in the coming vote, so feel free to tell other players how important this change would be, and tell them to make their own vote. Now I would like to quickly review all 3 options, and then I will get into my own biased opinion and tell you which one I am voting for and why. Option 1. The EVEOnline veteran option. No change. Gate camping is still possible. Option 2. Gate guns are stronger and they warp disrupt. I think this will effectively change gate camping into suicide ganking, where you can still kill targets at a stargate, but you are almost guaranteed to lose your ship in the process. Option 3. All stargates in all security levels become safe zones. NullSec systems require a sovereignty structure to activate this option. If you are not new to this channel, you know that I am an EVEOnline bitter vet. I've been playing EVEOnline since 2007, so it should be no surprise to you that of these 3 options, I prefer option 1. I don't think there really is an issue that needs to be solved right now. Remember that the game is a month old, and I think the players who are upset about losing their ships right now just don't understand the game yet, and I think if they continue to try learning, they will acquire more information that will allow them to be safe in the future, and they will feel accomplished for having learned something about the game. An example of this is my recent video about autopilot and align time. If you are in a ship that can align 2 seconds or faster, you can AFK autopilot throughout the entire game perfectly safely, until warp disruption bubbles are added. I do not think that mobile gamers equal lazy gamers. I think that many mobile gamers are excited about having a complex game where they have to learn things still, and I don't think that anybody should expect to completely master the game within the first month. I find it very encouraging when I go to Reddit or Discord and I see new people asking complex questions. Questions about speed tanking, or about turret tracking and scan resolution. These are things that EVE veterans have had 17 years to learn about, and I think that it would be doing ourselves a disservice to dumb down the game too much. There doesn't need to be animosity between mobile gamers and EVEOnline veterans. I'm both.
I am Lubu!
But EVEOnline veterans should be helping mobile gamers to learn the mechanics of the game. And mobile gamers, by their very presence, are adding more content to the game. So you mobile gamers who are new to EVE, don't be afraid to learn more. Search Reddit, search Google, search YouTube. If you like a content creator and you have a question that hasn't been addressed in a video, ask them on their YouTube page or in the comments. I promise you they will be happy to make a video once they get the necessary footage. But in closing, let me go over the purpose of this video one more time. The developers have heard your complaints about all of the ship deaths since the autopilot bug was fixed. They have put forward 3 options for us to vote upon. The voting will be done by Google Form, soon, TM. The options are: Option 1, the bitter vet option, no change. Option 2, the compromise. Gateguns will now warp disrupt and be more powerful. This means gate camping is still a possibility, but almost any aggressor's ship will be destroyed after they kill their target, with the possible exception of battleships. Option 3, the NullSec Care Bear option, where stargates are safe zones. All levels of space, NullSec, LowSec, and HighSec, but the NullSec gates will require a sovereignty structure before they are made safe. No matter which option you prefer, and no matter what kind of gamer you are, please remember to cast your vote. This is a very important vote for the future of EVEEchoes. Thank you for watching. This has been the EVE Echo Chamber. Fly safe.